Are you a brick-and-mortar business owner that has put your blood, sweat, and tears into creating a storefront that lights you up and serves your clients really well, only to be frustrated that you're the best-kept secret in town? If you're not hearing your new clients say, "I found you on Google," then you are in the right place. Welcome. My name is Melissa Rose. I'm a mom, a brick-and-mortar business owner, and your straight-shooting visibility coach. I've cracked the SEO code to becoming the top choice on Google in my industry, and now I'm sharing the secrets on this podcast. Get ready for stories, fail-proof strategies, and practical tips to elevate your brick-and-mortar presence to the top choice on Google. Let's get real, because we're going to make your business the only option in town. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Brick and Mortar Visibility. How are you? How are you? Happy full-on September. School is started, the kids' activities are in full swing, and we are launching into our 16th year as a dance studio. And it is busy, but it's a good busy. It's very fun and energetic and exciting. It's fresh, right? Such a good time of year. And to top it off, yes, I'm going for a walk while I talk to you, because sometimes you might be listening as you go for your walk. And the reason I'm doing this is because it's just a touch busier this week, and I need some me time with you talking, and it's 80 degrees out, and I'm sorry, I just cannot sit inside and record a podcast when I could be walking and talking. So here we are. And today's episode is going to hopefully inspire you, because it's my favorite time of year. I love September. Actually, I have a love-hate relationship with September. September is bittersweet because all the kids turn a year older at the same time. And it's just super exciting for everybody, right? They're just living their best lives, doing their thing, and doing well in the world. And as a mama, very thankful, right? Then we're into our 16th season as a dance studio. This is just a milestone that's exciting, and I'm so thankful for that. And then I am super excited about my coaching business, because I got hit over the head about what I need to talk to you about. And I'm super excited for you guys to hear about it. Super excited, because it just makes sense. So before I dive into that information that I want to share with you today, your PSA is to go grab your Google business profile and update that. And what do I mean by that? You need to go grab a social post from the past week and bring it over to your Google business profile, or make something new and use it as a social media outlet. Yes, your Google business profile can be a social media outlet as well. And if you don't know what I mean by that, confused by that, please go grab my free workshop. Go to brickandmortarvisibility.com and click the Work With Me tab, and there you'll see the free Google workshop. I also have another workshop that's free there, the 3 visibility strategies you should be using in your business. You can also grab a 20-minute call with me if you're interested in learning more about how to work together. But that workshop, you guys, so many people have downloaded, and every single person gets so much value out of it. It's a no-brainer. It's about 30 minutes long, and it gives you all the tools, or the how-tos, to maximize that Google business profile. And that is the foundation of great SEO. If you are new around here, I invite you to go listen to last week's episode, because Marcus Sheridan was on the podcast, and he wrote the book, They Ask, You Answer. And it's a marketing book that is so important for blog writing and creating content that makes sense. So many of my clients are grasping at straws of what they should post about, what they should talk about, what they should blog about. And Marcus Sheridan simplifies it in 5 buckets. And so go listen to that podcast. Then, after listening, you need to do the work. And that's what I want to talk about today. We are launching into September. We are launching into the final quarter of the year. You guys, this is the time of year that most of us are going to make the most money. Throughout the whole year, this quarter is the most revenue that you're going to bring in. So what would it feel like to guarantee that, but then maybe make it the most profitable, make it the most systematized, maybe make it the most SEO driven, whatever it is. I have talked on this podcast, and I'm going to link it in the show notes, about creating 12-week years. Okay, that's based on a book. And there's 4 quarters in a year. And if you can itemize 1, 2, or 3 things that you're going to maximize, get done, check off the list, each quarter your business is going to thrive. And that's why today I want to talk to you about the importance of a mastermind. I have invested in masterminds for the past 6-7 years, and I have never been disappointed. I have always up-leveled in some way, shape, or form, personally, professionally, financially, relationship-wise. I've always gotten something out of it and always up-leveled and never regretted it. And that brings me to the first point. When you invest in yourself, it says so much to your future self. It says, I believe in you. It says, I love you. It says, you are amazing and you are worth it. So when you take that time to invest in a mastermind, in a coach, in a course, in education, like my aunt said when I was getting my BFA in musical theater, she goes, you will never regret getting your education. And that is so true. And it goes on lifelong, right? When we are investing in ourselves, when we are taking care of ourselves and learning, it only helps us and therefore helps our business and therefore helps those around us. So you will never, ever regret the investment you put into yourself. The second reason I really love a mastermind or working with a coach is because of the connection with other business owners. And not just other business owners, but usually business owners in other industries, because they say things just a little bit different. I'm sure you have heard the phrase, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. I have been such an example of this in all my life, in all areas. I remember the first time I was a college student taking a ballet class, and that ballet teacher said something that my studio teacher tried to teach me for years, and I just didn't get it. I didn't know what she was talking about. But my college professor, it was like light bulb, goosebump moment when I figured it out or I got it. I was ready to listen. I was ready to learn. I was ready to be open to something. And I love that about being among other business owners, because they're going to say something that might just be a little bit different and make you just jump out of your seat excited, because you're like, oh my gosh, I can do that now. And you will take the action. You won't have to be pulled to water. I'm a farm girl. You won't have to drag the horse to water. The horse will want to go because you are understanding and you see the value and you do the action. Which brings me to my third point, accountability. When you are with a group, a small group, you raise yourself. You raise yourself up because you do not want to be the one in the room that sucks. Let's just be real. You are the one that is going to be, okay, I'm doing it. And you're not going to show up and not have your work done. You're not going to show up at the next meeting and say, yeah, I didn't get to it. Sorry, kids were sick. Sorry, life happened. No. You're going to be the one who's doing the work because you need the accountability and you're not going to fail. You're not going to let yourself down. It's not just the people in the room, it's yourself. You don't want to let yourself down. And you know that by being in a small group, being with a group of business owners, that when you say it out loud, you're going to take the action. And that is so important in business. Because I just posted this meme. Every day it's a full-time job to believe in ourselves. And when you're by yourself, it's a full-time hard job. But when you have other people in the room, they're holding you accountable because they believe you can do it. And how exciting is that? How awesome is that? To plug in to a group of business owners that want your success as much as you want it. So accountability is so important in that small group mastermind feel. As a business owner, I'm not just a business owner, as I'm sure you are. Many of us have a lot of hats we're wearing. We might have some side hustles. We might have some kids. I don't know about you, but I was really naive as a young mama thinking, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. It's going to get easier when they get bigger. Here's the deal. As many of you know that have been around the block a few times, that's not quite the case. As they get older, they get busier. I had a friend who used to say, bigger kids, bigger problems. So I am partnering with a company in the health and wellness space that promises a product to give me better sleep, get me lean, get me energized, get me focused, all the things. And I'm super excited because it's a very holistic product specializing in peptides. And for those of you that are interested and would like to know more, I do have a YouTube link here below to check it out and see what it's all about. This company is launching in October, and I'm super excited to be on the ground floor of it. If this is something that you're interested in, watch the video, and if you want to learn more, email me at melissa@thedancinghouse.com.
The next bullet point I want to talk about is the connection to business owners. I alluded to it before when people are speaking or saying something and it might be an out-of-the-box idea. What I'm talking about with this connection is the legit connection of friendship, of helping each other out, of leaning into each other, asking each other for favors, supporting each other long-term. These are life relationships. I have been the benefit of this. As I said, I've been investing in masterminds for 6-7 years. And there are still people that I connect with regularly, that I support regularly, that I promote regularly, all because of a mastermind. And you don't get that in a huge, huge room. And that is why I love a small group. The final point I want to make, I shared with you that I always get value out of a mastermind. However, I don't like committing long-term. Most masterminds are about a year or 6 months. They might be even shorter. But I don't want to commit longer than a year because sometimes the format doesn't work for me. The timing of the trainings doesn't work for me. I know what I'm getting into when I sign up and I think I can make it work, but then logistics of life, whatever. And I like a short-term commitment because then I can see if it's really working and if it works with my schedule. As much as I try to block out things, sometimes I'm human and I overcommit, and that's why I like a shorter commitment. Those are my 5 reasons of why I like a mastermind, and that is why I am super excited to share with you my Level Up Mastermind. This was an aha moment that came slammed up against my head a couple weeks ago, and I was like, yeah, I need to do that. I need to do that again.
So you are invited to be part of Level Up. It is my 3-month mastermind. The reason for 3 months, you guys, is because we're in September and we are headed into the 4th quarter. We are headed into the season of change. Fall is coming, winter's coming. We are headed into this season of freshness with school starting, new dance years starting, new commitments starting. We are headed into a quarter that is usually the biggest revenue quarter of the year, and many of you are brick and mortars who are selling a service and or product. So we have the holidays. What would it look like to make sure that, yes, this is the highest revenue quarter, but also the highest profitable quarter? Did I say that right? Highest profit quarter you have. And then that launches into the highest profit for the year that you have. This launches into 2025 being set up for success because maybe you focused on systems this quarter, or maybe you focused on SEO, so you're getting even more leads for your 2025. What would it look like? That is why I am so excited to launch Level Up starting September 17th. This is a 90-minute mastermind once a month, limited to 10 people, geared for brick and mortar and online business owners, but ideally brick and mortar because that is what I am. It is for men and women, and it is for you to be the best business owner you can be in these next 90 days. And here's the kicker. The investment, you guys, is $297. Your jaw dropped. I know it did, because my business coach was like, Melissa, that's too cheap. And I said, I know, but here's the deal. I have such a heart for business owners, brick and mortar business owners. You guys make our towns. You guys make our downtowns. You make our community. When you hang a shingle, you say so much about what you believe in. And I'm all about small business, but I have a special heart for my brick and mortar business owners. So don't let that limit you if you do not have a brick and mortar. All right? 90 days, $297. But here's the deal, you guys. If you want to continue after 90 days, it's only $88 a month. I'm so excited about it. I'm so freaking excited because I know the transformation that can happen in 90 days with accountability, with business connections, with the investment that you make in yourself. You are going to set yourself up for the best year and going into a great 2025. And here is even more. Here's a little bit more. I am offering you, if you sign on and you refer somebody who also signs on, you both are going to get a $25 gift card, not to Amazon, not to Target. No, I am going to give you a $25 gift card to your favorite local brick and mortar business. So if you sign on and you refer somebody and they sign on, you both get a $25 gift certificate to your favorite local brick and mortar. That is how much I know this 90-day will transform you and your business. 90 minutes, I start out leading a training geared for the group. It's going to help the group intentional about who's in the room and how it can help them. And then we go around the room and you voice your concern. And we all have time to input, share, comment, help, and it's facilitated by me. Everybody in the room will have time to talk. You will all have time limits. I've been a part of masterminds where somebody has dominated that whole room. That is not fun. This is geared to be efficient and productive and helpful. So if you're ready to be part of it, I invite you to click the link below, Mastermind. Otherwise, go to MsMelissaRose.com/mastermind and claim your spot. It's going to be a great 90 days. I look forward to seeing who's in the room and helping and serving and making all of our Q4 of 2024 the best yet. All right, y'all. Have a great week. We'll see you here same time, same place next week. Peace. Bye-bye.